Hello, sixth graders. I hope everyone is fine and very well at your home and studying properly. So, here we are in our grammar lessons, and today our new topic in grammar class is pronouns. We will be learning about pronouns. So, let's get started. Let's get deep into the subtopic pronouns. Let's see what is there in the topic. So, first comes the word pronoun. If we divide this word into two parts, that is pro and the other part is the noun, and we divide it so it becomes pro and noun. Now we all know what are nouns. Nouns is name of place, person, animal and thing. Particularly if we say it's a name, noun is equal to a name. And what does pro means? Pro means active person. Pro is someone who's active, who's frequently works. Frequently work now means the names which we use frequently. We can say pronouns are those which we use, those names which we use frequently. Now I'll be saying few lines and you'll relate what I want to say. Rahul is a boy. Rahul is in 6th class. Rahul is a very intelligent boy and Rahul plays in every sport. Now I'm repeating this word Rahul, Rahul, Rahul again and again. And if I say Rahul is a boy, he's in 6th class, he's also an intelligent boy and he takes part in every sport. Now I've used Rahul one time and after in every other sentence I have replaced Rahul with he. So because the replacement of noun, that is Rahul, is done by the word he. So he is a pronoun because the word he has taken the place of the word of the name Rahul. That's why it becomes pronoun. It is taking the place of noun. The words which takes the place of noun is known as pronoun. Simple enough. Now there are bifurcations of pronoun. Pronoun is divided into many parts. It has subcategories. So let's have the name of the pronouns. So first noun is the personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. Second is the possessive pronoun. Third is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun goes hand in hand. Emphatic pronoun and reflexive pronoun goes hand in hand. And the next one is relative pronoun. Next is interrogative pronoun, and last one is the demonstrative pronoun. So first is the personal pronoun. Let's jump over to personal pronoun. So personal pronouns denotes the person speaking, being spoken to and spoken of are called personal pronoun. तो पर्सनल प्रोनाउंस हम बेसिकली उनके लिए यूज करते हैं, उनको डिनोट करते हैं जिस पर्सन, जो पर्सन बोल रहा है, द पर्सन हु इज स्पीकिंग, और द पर्सन हु इज टॉक्ड अबाउट, जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है, एंड हु इज बीइंग स्पोकन, जो बोल रहा है और जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है, आर द पर्सनल प्रोनाउन. नाउ पर्सनल प्रोनाउन are bifurcated in two ways. One is singular and the other is plural. For singular, like we use I. I is the subject. If I say, if you have to use your name somewhere, so you'll use one time. Let's say my name is Rupal. So Rupal is cooking pasta. Rupal needs help, and so I won't be repeating my name again and again. I'll say Rupal is cooking, I am cooking pasta, I need help. So my name has been changed with the word I. So I is pronoun. Similarly, I is subject here, right? I am cooking pasta. So I is subject here. So how I will change an object? It will be me. Will you help me? I am cooking pasta. Will you help me? So it is how pronouns are taking place of noun. You. You is again a pronoun. He, she, him, her, we, you, they, us, you, them, all are personal pronouns. The pronouns which denote the speaking person, the spoken person, all of these nouns are known as pronouns. Next comes possessive pronoun. Now the word possessive is itself showing its meaning. Possession, when a word is showing its possession, the pronoun that shows the possession is known as possessive pronoun. This book is mine. वो मेरी बुक है. Possession किसका है? मेरा है. This pen is, that pen is his. वो पेन उसका है. Possession किसका है? His. उसका पेन है. His. तो mine, theirs, yours, his, ours, hers, all of these becomes your possessive pronoun which shows the possession of something. And the next pronoun, so possessive pronoun is really easy. Next, coming on to reflexive pronoun. What are the reflexive pronoun? Those when the subject and the object have to refer to the same person or the thing. तो वो pronouns और nouns you can say जो सेम चीज के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. He washed himself after a day's work. तो जब हम ये कह रहे हैं उसने खुद से, he himself did the work, उसने खुद से अपना काम किया. When we are talking about the only person, that is known as reflexive pronoun. We arranged ourselves in a line. हमने अपने आप को लाइन में लगा लिया. We arranged ourselves. तो हम जब खुद से अपने ही बारे में बात करते हैं या खुद से ही कुछ काम करते हैं and we use the word self या selves, then it becomes reflexive pronoun like himself, themselves, itself. It becomes reflexive pronouns. It is very easy to judge which pronoun is reflexive pronouns. That is the pronouns which are using self with it. Yeah. Next come emphatic pronouns. Again, emphatic and reflexive pronouns are not much different. They just go hand in hand. Now how they go hand in hand? A pronoun that refers back to the subject of a sentence to emphasize. It is called emphatic pronoun. जब हम ये कहते हैं if I use a sentence, they themselves cook their food. उन्होंने अपना food खुद बनाया. So again, themselves, we ourselves admitted our fault. हमने खुद अपना fault admit किया. जब हमें किसी चीज पर emphasize करना हो तब हम यूज करते हैं emphatic pronoun. And when we are not emphasizing, we are just relating to the subject and object, then that is reflexive pronoun. See, here is the difference. She herself has written the story. उसने खुद story लिखी है. She consoled herself after the failure. वो खुद शांत हो गई अपने फेल्यूर के बाद. अब एम्फेटिक क्या है? क्योंकि उसने स्टोरी खुद से लिखी है. इट इज एम्फसाइजिंग थिंग कि भाई तुम मान क्यों नहीं रहे हो कि उसने खुद से स्टोरी लिखी है. सो दिस इज एम्फेटिक. रिफ्लेक्सिव इज कि यार वो खुद से मान गई. शी कंसोल्ड हरसेल्फ. सो इट्स नॉट सो एम्फसाइजिंग थिंग. सो इट इज रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउन. नेक्स्ट कमिंग ऑन टू रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन. Again, relative means which is showing a relation. So how when one it is showing relation and one it is introducing us to the different clause. Clause means different sentence. ये ऐसा हुआ. Who did this? किसने किया? The girl who picked up the keys dropped this book. वो लड़की जिसने कीज पिक की थी उसने अपनी बुक छोड़ दी. सो इट इज शोइंग द रिलेशन कि उस लड़की ने बुक छोड़ी है जो कीज लेने आई थी. सो इट इज शोइंग द रिलेशन. माई टीचर हुज डॉटर यू जस्ट मेट हर met teaches English. तो मेरी टीचर whose daughter you just met, मतलब जिस टीचर की बेटी से अभी आप मिले वो हमें इंग्लिश पढ़ाती. So we get a relation कि जिस लड़की से आप मिले वो मेरे टीचर की डॉटर है. So it is the relation. So these nouns shows the relation. Who. So what are the relative pronoun? Who, which, that, whom, that, whose. All of these shows the relation between two nouns or two pronouns. Next is the interrogative pronoun. Now what is interrogative pronoun? Pronoun that are used to ask questions. Basic. It's interrogation, interrogative, question form. So those pronouns which are used to ask questions. Who is that girl in the red skirt? Which came first, chicken or the egg? पहले कौन आया? Who did you tell about the incident? आपने किसको बताया incident के बारे में? So when you are questioning or your form is of interrogation, then it is used for interrogative pronoun. What, who, which, how. All of these are interrogative pronoun. And the last one, the easiest one, is the demonstrative pronoun. When you are pinpointing or showing specific things and using pronouns. Now this, these, that and those. These four are the demonstrative pronoun. This is my pen. These are my sleepers. That is your cycle. That are your cycles. Those are your pets. So all of these are demonstration. वो किसी को specifically point करके जब आप बताते हो कि हाँ वो आपकी चीज़ है या वो मेरी चीज़ है, ये मेरी चीज़ है, तो this becomes your demonstrative pronoun. So it's kind of very easy pronouns. You just have to find which noun relates to which, and if in any case you have a problem in any of the noun, please do ask children, and after that I'll be sharing few wonderful worksheets with you which you have to do. So go through it again, go through your grammar lesson, and thank you everyone. Do ask your inquiries. Thank you.